We just got a whole bunch of new information from the Isle the other day, and as well as that, we also get some snippets of Pachycephalosaurus gameplay from a developer livestream, as well as some other information from the developer livestream, which I'll be going over in this video today, because it actually provided some nice clips for us, and a nice little question from a Q&A. The main focus this week, however, in this video, is some concept art and a screenshot as well, which I'll be going over in the end of this video, towards the back end of this video. How we're structuring it this time, we're going to go over the stuff from the live stream first, then we're going to get into the screenshot, then we're going to have a look at the 3 final concept art pieces, and the timestamps for everything are on the screen now, so you can go ahead and check them all out. But other than that, guys, I do hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do enjoy it, feel free to like the video and let me know in the comments down below what you are most excited for. And if you are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, because obviously, you know, gotta help the channel somehow. Anyways, let's dive into the video. So firstly, we're going to go over the stream highlights, because one of the developers of the Isle, which is Felipe, was streaming a bunch of things and was also streaming Red Dead Redemption, and he done a little Q&A before or while that was updating, and then later or today he was, you know, playing on the Isle itself in the actual dev test area and testing some cool stuff. So we're going to go ahead and talk about that. Firstly, I want to say there might be a brand new Carnotaurus alt attack. I'm not sure if this is completely brand new, if this is the standard alt attack. However, it was clipped and it was shown off in the stream. So what I do believe, if Carno did have an alt attack, this is a rework of that. Kind of like the rework for the Utah Raptor pounce attack. This is just a rework for the Carnotaurus alt bite attack. Either way, it's pretty good. I didn't even know Carnotaurus had an alt bite, so it's pretty nice to see that this is in the game. And, well, I probably don't play Carno enough to notice it anyways. So if you guys do play Carno, is this new? Is this old? Let me know in the comments down below. But next up, we have some extra long footage of Pachycephalosaurus, which I'll be playing in full in a second. But we finally see how the dinosaur attacks properly, rather than a 5-10 second clip. We have a 20-second clip of it attacking a Dryosaurus and a Utah Raptor. Look at how far it launches these creatures. It's absolutely crazy, and I find it quite funny. The fact that it launches them quite far, I find it quite incredible. And you can also launch people off cliffs if you are timing it right with this dinosaur. Perfect to troll people with. I love it. I'm going to roll the clip now, so yeah, this is it. Enjoy it. I just love this shit, man. Yes. Feels so good. It doesn't work for that. Any progs on weather, those pictures. We also have a quote from the stream from Felipe himself. Basically, a user asked in the stream if Dinosuchus will have a vertical lunge in the game, and his answer was basically this. He said kinda, but it's not going to come for a bit. So we could be getting a vertical lunge for Dinosuchus, but do not expect it anytime soon. This is probably a far future thing, so don't get excited and don't get hyped for a vertical lunge for Dinosuchus, but it could be on the horizon, just a very far away horizon. Regardless, it's pretty neat, and if it does come to the game, you can finally have something to get at those pesky pteranodons that are flying over the rivers, annoying you, being just a nuisance overall and squawking. You can finally kill them. What do you guys think about all this news? What do you think about this Carno alt attack, the Pachycephalosaurus attack, and what we could be getting is a vertical lunge for Dinosuchus in the future? Let me know which one you're most excited for. Today we also have one brand new screenshot that I can go over, but we also have a lot of concept art which kind of ties into the screenshots. I'll go over this after the screenshot in its own section. However, we have this one brand new screenshot. So this shows a brand new river section in the game, or river area in the game, that looks like a shallow muddy river or some kind of dried riverbed by the looks of it, because it looks drained. It looks very low on water. However, that could just be the fact that it's very murky, but it just looks like we're looking at the riverbed over anything. The riverbanks for this river, I'm going to point out a few things here. The riverbanks are quite high, which means that, well, you know what, it could indicate that maybe we could see that the river has hit those points before. Just imagine if we would ever get rising river levels in this game, or rising and falling river levels, which will be absolutely amazing. Imagine that, like, bursting their banks, flooding the area. That'll be really cool, but I doubt that will ever come to the game because it's quite a difficult thing to code, and I don't think there's any games that really have a mechanic like that isn't like city skylines. But other than that, that's pretty neat to talk about. This screenshot also shows the graphic potential for this game, with the nice sunsetting rays coming through from the tree line onto the trees, hitting the trees. It just shows the capability of it, and it's absolutely stunning. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it's really nice to see. Maybe this is a new area that is coming to the map. I'll be quite welcoming of it because it looks really nice. I wonder how long it will be. It looks quite small, and it looks like an area upstream in the photo. Looks kind of familiar. But other than that, let me know your thoughts about this screenshot in the comments down below. And finally, we have some brand new concept art that specifically focuses on the human side of things for this game, which I do believe is drawn over existing screenshots for the game, because these screenshots actually look fairly familiar to me, and they show off some in-game locations that these images on concept art or human structures could eventually be, which is pretty neat. First, we see a underground bunker that is rather hidden from the rest of the area. This is showing like the human structure is built inside or into a hill face or a cliff face, which could be in the future. It's pretty neat. It's a nice little compound, and it's very hidden away, so it'll be hard to find, especially when it first gets released. We won't be able to know where it is until, you know, someone finds it, which is always pretty neat. Anyways, this is good because you can hide away from the dinosaurs. They might not be able to find you. However, when you leave this building, you'll be pretty vulnerable because you won't be able to see any dinosaurs that are hiding in the bushes at all. Next up, we have another image which shows a compound on a beach with what looks like two vehicles in it. Firstly, we see a jeep or a car closer to in the foreground of the image. In the background, we kind of see a boat or a rib, what people call it, which is like one of those military boat kind of things, speed boats in a way, which looks pretty neat. You can't really make it out, but there is a human stood next to it, and it kind of is just the outline of one, so it could indicate that's there, or maybe it's just a dock. Either way, that's two vehicles that will be coming to the game in the future. It's very nice to see. A nice little coast for the humans, a nice little coastal base. It's a lot more open, so you are a lot more susceptible to the dinosaurs because they'll know where you are. But other than that, it looks pretty neat overall, and I kind of like it. Finally, we also have some concept art, the final piece, which I think is absolutely amazing. I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw this concept art, I thought it was an in-game screenshot, and I was like, oh my god, let me make a video on this straight away. New in-game screenshot featuring helicopter. But a closer inspection and looking at the post images reminded me it was concept art. However, it's very good, and it shows a helicopter overlooking a mountain or on top of a mountain ledge, which shows a nice little helipad in the game or a helicopter location. Maybe this is tied to an existing base. Maybe these will be plonked around near areas on the map. Should be pretty neat to know. So it's nice that we've seen a vehicle that's going to be in the game, a helicopter. These helicopters don't look armed, so don't expect yourself to be shooting pteranodons out of the sky, which is a big shame. However, the pteranodons will be pecking at you, and maybe if they fly into your rotors, they'll die straight away, and maybe you'll go crashing down to the bottom. Either way, it's very interesting and quite funny to think about. Other than that, guys, let me know your thoughts about this concept art in the comments down below. I love this one. This final one's my favorite one. But yeah, let me know your opinions on them all. I'd love to know what you think about them. Other than that, guys, I do hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to let me know everything that you thought about this in the comments down below. Nice little updates from the Isle today. And other than that, guys, be sure to check out my previous video about a brand new animal survival game that you might love. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.